Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing all of Fantastic Four in one video. I know it could have been like a separate video, but as every video for each of them. But since I got them like in like one package, so that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to make an exception for this only because at the time of making this recording, it's going to be Fantastic Four. The first steps are going to be coming out the week from this, so I just want to save some time and some videos, like time on spent on these videos. I'm gonna get going with my videos pretty soon, and by the time you watch this video, it should be up. But anyway, I am going to make two. There's going to be two videos, so we will be first looking at each one of these, and yeah, let's get started. So let's get started with well, actually, let's get started with The Thing. Now I'm going to be reviewing The Thing. Here you can see how his face looks like. I'm gonna bring him forward. Hi, how are you? I just wanted to say that. But anyways, going from the side, the back, the other side, front, top, the bottom. You can look down, up not so much. You can rotate his head like so. You can rotate his arm 360, you do 90 degrees, not so much on the back. You can swing his arm that much. You can bend down to the side, you can look up all the way. You can do a big old kick. 90 degrees are right there. You can swing his foot side to side. You can bring that all the way down. His foot, and that much forward. Yeah, there, the Fantastic Four. Oh, and you can rotate his wrists. And he unfortunately doesn't come with any accessories except for one. Technically two, but one pair. So you gotta rip his hands apart, apparently. And then he comes with new hands, and you can just tab them in like so. Tab them in, and there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this to a side somewhere where I won't lose it. So that is The Thing. Here is Mr. Fantastic. Here's what he looks like. Here is on the side, the back, the other side, the front. You can look down not so much, up a lot. You can rotate his head. Wait, can Thing rotate his? Oh wait, forgot. Before I forget, the Thing can actually do a full 360. That's fun. Okay, back to Mr. Fantastic. I just thought I'd show that off. I was like, I did not show it off for The Thing. So before I forget, he can rotate his waist 360. He can look down just a little bit, look up just a little bit. He can rotate his arm 360, do a 90 degrees. moving to say 90 degrees. Rotate his wrist. Do a big old kick. Do 90 degrees. And he can rotate his feet back and forth. And if you want, you can rip his arms out and give him his very long arms, actually. You can do that, but I prefer him with shorter arms. And then if you want, you can rip his hands off. If you can, yeah, you can rip his hands off, and you can have him put his fists on. You can do that. But I'm going to stick with the open hands because I like the open hands so much better. And I'm pretty sure I've already taken that off. And I am going to tab that back in. There we go. And tab that back in. And there you have Mr. Fantastic. Now Sue Storm. So she going to actually gonna be just showing off their accessories as soon as I can. So I'm not gonna say here's our accessories. I'm just gonna show them right off the bat. So this is what she looks like. Here's the side. Here's the back. Here's the other side. Here's the front. She comes with accessory, but before I show that off, I want to show you guys something. She comes with these accessories. Swap up hands, obviously, but if you don't want that, you can just have her with her open arms hands. She can rotate her hands. She can do 360. She can rotate her arm. Swing her biceps forward. It's the same thing with others. So 360, or not 360, 90 degrees. You can do front kick like so. Move her ankles, feet. It's all on ball joint. She can't do 360, unfortunately. That means just moving her hair out of the way. Then if you could move her hair out of the way, then you can do a 360, but I don't think you needed to like go that far anyway. Like, okay, well, I guess I did 360, but still, you don't need to go that way. You don't have to do it anyway. But you can look at her belts right there. So there you go. They all have that bracelet. And if you want to put it, have her hold this. And then you can have her holding this. And then finally Johnny Storm or Human Torch. So I'm gonna review them at the same time. So here is Johnny Storm. This is what he's gonna look like. You can do 360. You can do like 360 on his wrist. 90 degrees. Up and down. Bicep rolls. A big kick. Back. 90 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, you can actually turn his waist around. Same with Sue Storm, you can turn her waist around. That's it. I think I did for the thing too. But anyway, you look down, you can look up. He can't, oh, he can actually move his neck. That's cool. But yeah, you can swap his arms out if you don't want a closed fist. You can just definitely take that out. And I'm gonna display him with open hands. That is it for Human Torch, but we're not done yet because we have to bring his other non-fiery part, Johnny Storm. Obviously Johnny Storm is Human Torch, so he can rotate his head. He can rotate his head 360. In case I haven't showed you, rotate his head 360, down, up, again, 90 degrees. In case I show that off camera, but that was pretty much it, and a couple other things. So you can rotate his whole body if you want. You can look up, you can look down so much. 360, like I said, you can do that much. 360 with his shoulders. Same thing with his biceps. 90 degrees. His hands can do a rotation. Big old kick. 90 degrees. And then you can swing his, or he can rotate his ankle. So yeah, but I'm gonna leave him with displays of open hand. But if you want to, I'll show you the other side as well. There we go. And he does come with one more accessory, and that is these fiery flames. So all you gotta do is wrap it around his hands. Like so. I'm just going what I think is how he gets his fiery wherever, you know. So there we go. Definitely gonna leave it like that. So there you have Fantastic Four.